So this is the first video that I'm uploading to YouTube, and I would like to take you on this journey with me. I personally have never shot a 50 caliber rifle before, and I have purchased a rifle, but I'm still waiting for the license to be approved. It was handed in August, and I'm now about in my second month of waiting. So this video we will focus on looking at the equipment you would need to start reloading for 50 caliber. The first process we will look at is case preparation. So for case preparation in general, you would need the following equipment for 50 BMG. So you would need the set of calipers, which is accurate to an acceptable amount. The second thing you would need is a case length gauge and shell holder. You can buy this in a kit, the same as for any other caliber, but this is obviously an enlarged version of it. So case length gauge, shell holder, this comes in a kit. Okay. The next thing that you would need is another kit, which is the Lockstud and cutter. This is the same as the Lee Lockstud and cutter, but this is the large version of it. So this is a Lee large Lockstud and cutter. Okay. The last thing that you would need is an deburr and chamfer tool. So this is for the inside neck, and this is for the outside neck. Okay. The reason why I would propose that you rather go with a Lyman 50 BMG case preparation tool is because you do get the deburr and you do get the chamfer, but you also get additional items you would need for reloading 50 caliber inside. So I'm just going to showcase that quickly. So one of the items you get is a primer pocket reamer. We will get to this in a second. A primer pocket uniformer, and also a primer pocket cleaner, which you would obviously will not have if you just get the deburr chamfer tool. This is an RCBS tool, by the way. So, okay, the first step that you would do with cases is either you're going to clean them, wet tumble or normal tumble. Wet tumbling would clean them inside as well, more thoroughly. Then the second thing that you would do is you would take your case, then you would take your case length gauge and obviously just screw it into your cutter, like so, and then you take your Lockstud and your shell holder, you screw them on top of each other. You take your case, slide it into your shell holder, and then your case length gauge would go inside and it would bottom out onto the Lockstud, like so. And then when you turn this, it will obviously cut the case to the specific length. In this case we are looking for 9910. All these cases on my left has already been sized, and thereafter you can use your primer pocket cleaner to clean out the primer pocket. You would then use your primer pocket uniformer, basically I call it the primer pocket cutter, and you would cut the primer pocket just to ensure that they're all to a uniform depth. Okay. As you can see, the shoulder on this uniformer would prevent you from cutting the primer pocket too deep, because if the primer pocket is cut too deep, then you might experience misfires, etc. Okay. And then afterwards you would use your primer pocket reamer. The primer pocket reamer basically gives your primer pocket an angle for the new primer to be seated. And the reason for this is, if you do not ream the primer pocket on a 50 caliber shell, the new primer which you would like to seat will not go in smoothly. You might experience actually where you would set off the primer in the event where you try to seat it. And eventually, once you are done with firstly obviously cleaning, then you would do your case length cutting it to a uniform depth. Then you would deburr your necks, you would chamfer your outside necks, and thereafter you can go ahead and do your primer pocket cleaning, cutting and reaming. And once you're done with that, you are ready to seat your primers, throw some powder, obviously a safe charge, and then do your bullet seating. And when you're done, you will end up with something that looks a little like this. I call this the Superman rounds. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will continue to upload some videos as we make progress. The next video I will upload will be when I get my license, so that I can showcase the rifle to you, and also then do some load development, etc. We will use quick load as well as the Gordon's reloading tool to do some comparisons regarding the data output seen from these two tools. Thank you. Okay, bye.